Hey everybody, it's William Jones with Sissy's Log Cabin. I'm joined with Miss Kelly for another segment of Kelly's Corner. Miss Kelly's got some
Thank
great
you.
pieces. Mother's Day is creeping up on us.
As a mother.
Yes, and as a father, married to a mother, it's definitely an important
And
holiday.
having a mother myself.
And I also have a mother
There you
myself
go.
too. So we've got a lot of mothers to shop for. This is a great place. Tag somebody who needs to do a little Mother's Day shopping, or maybe even just take a screenshot. We've gotten a lot of those off the past few shows. Send them in. All this stuff here, we can pick it out for you. You can do curbside, come to the store, whatever we need to do. But welcome in. So if you have any questions or you'd like to see anything, drop a comment, like, share. We really appreciate those things. But this is Kelly's Corner. So Miss Kelly,
glad
how
to
do you
be
want
back.
Glad to be here back in our little log cabin in the Heights. So what do you want to start us off with today?
We're going to just go over some of our favorites that we're thinking for Mother's Day that have a really good everyday look, wonderful price point. So if the dad's bringing the kids in, they don't have to pick their pockets or go without
Those
their
are always the best things.
Yeah,
So you've got some David
So,
Yurman pieces here?
David Yurman pieces. This is a beautiful, what I would call a right-hand ring with the cable, what's classic Yurman with a diamond band. So it has that very ever-popular stack look.
Yes.
And these we also have, if you come in the store, we're going to also have this that has the two-tone look.
Yeah.
So if we want to mix metals, she can do that.
And just real quick, I mean, people, we talk about the David Yurman. Let's show a picture of the David Yurman bracelets that are up here. I think it's picture one. That's the normal, that's what you see and think about when you hear David Yurman. It's that twisted cable design. And in the Little Rock store, we have around 65 feet of David Yurman case space. And it's really cool how these started. If you could put the jewelry camera on here. So this twisted link cable design actually came from David Yurman was a sculptor and his wife was an artist, and they would travel around and she would sell her art, and she wore these bracelets, and it got to the point where every single time she would go to an art show or do anything, she would sell all the bracelets off of her wrist. And so that's where those started. And Kelly, you touched on just Mother's Day gift. They're great gifts. Everything in the case goes together. It's very stylish. It's sterling silver line.
And this is a piece that she can start with or he can add to. And when I see these, this particular piece is one of my favorites because this is called the Renaissance Collection. And she probably hasn't had this with the centerpiece. So when she layers what she already has, that makes a good focal point and something a little surprisingly different.
Something really cool too is that David Yurman, these pieces come with birthstones. So, if you have, of course, mother, some type of son,
the
daughter, do a birthstone in that.
Blue topaz,
right. And then even if you're just wanting to get something that she can wear out, I mean, like we always talk about, the restaurants are about to start opening back up. We're about to start getting out more, and something to show off there. So, great piece.
Getting out. Hair, makeup,
yes,
all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jewelry.
So,
all those features are coming back. What other pieces did you have listed?
Listen, I've got. We went over the heart pendant necklace.
Okay.
So we're gonna kind of go swap back to this. We're just now getting live stream up where we're getting a little bit better quality, video and things. So we're gonna kind of go back and touch over some of the pieces that we've already showed. Because they're great staples. We've got a lot of different variations and prices of them, and then we've already sold quite a bit of them too.
Yeah.
Kelly, so heart pendant necklace,
classic,
absolute classic for Mother's Day.
Nothing says I love you more than a heart. And when she has this on, her friends are going to ask, who gave you that? And you can start that conversation about your son or your grandkids, whatever.
And that's exactly how a lot of these pieces, what makes them so special to it is, so, I mean, you see a lot of these, and if you ever ask a lady about her, jewelry or anybody with the jewelry, there's always a story behind it. So something like a heart necklace, something that's really cool to do in there is that we can do the heart pendant and even do birthstones on the inside. So for my two boys, I might do the March, the aquamarine, and then the April birthstone in there too. So, they're encompassed in the heart there for a mother. It's a great little piece to it.
All those little details. Yeah. And another, I guess you could say a beautiful I love you or I'm thinking about you is going to be a diamond cross.
Yes.
And we're going to have diamond crosses in rose gold, yellow gold, white gold, sterling silver. We've got crosses in pretty much every different collection in the store. This one just happens to be in yellow gold. This particular design is extremely popular because it's what we call a share prong. So it's just really showing off the diamonds, not a lot of metal. You can get these in all different sizes. I mentioned last time we had the tiny treasure, the Roberta coin, which is a beautiful.
Those are so popular too, and they were very, very small crosses.
And those start at $5.80. I did.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah, I got one, and this is a really pretty all shared prong. Doesn't even need a bail at the top. It just has the chain that has a little bit of sparkle.
And that's something you will wear every single day.
Oh,
I mean, that's about the size of a little bit bigger than a diamond, maybe the nickel size in there. It's got great stones. She's saying it's a shared prong, so it means that basically you have the way diamonds are set is you have in this case, a round diamond, and their prongs, the metal pieces coming up and holding the diamond in place. On the sides where they almost touch, they have a shared prong. So instead of having 4 prongs per diamond, they still have the 4 prongs, but 2 diamonds share the prongs. Really makes it look more diamondy. There's less metal in there.
So,
yes,
and that's why, again, they didn't even need to put a bail at the top of this for the chain. So it does have that all diamond look to it. So these are some of my favorite pieces. And again, we go back to the word classic.
I mean, we always talk about it, especially with some of the guys that come in, you always want to have a great story. You get anything for Mother's Day. You know, you can always give a gift, but when you give a story behind the gift, that's what makes it so special. And pendants and necklaces are so popular because they're such great gifts for Mother's Day because they're the closest to your heart. And they're something that can be worn quite often, you know, every single day. And so if you do something for, you know, mother's children, like my boys or something, it's closest to the heart, something you really cherish, and birthstones are great. We did the other day a Sissy's Mother's Day pin that Dad and Ginger made for him with the birthstones on it. It was really cool.
Really pretty. Pretty.
What about some diamond-studded hoops?
Every girl needs a pair of diamond-studded hoops.
Now, if you didn't get to go on vacation or anything this year, there's nothing you can't wear around vacation, but you can wear hoops around, and you can really show them off here too.
Yeah, and we were talking again about this particular style of loop where it has that shared prong. So if you want to go ahead and get her the heart and a pair of matching earrings, you know, because you may end up with both the Mother's Day and then backing up with an anniversary, a summer anniversary. But with the diamond hoops, it's so pretty, and they're what we call the inside-outside. So you've got the diamonds on the outside and on the inside. So no matter where on her ear.
And let me just say this real quick. I know, you know, salons are opening back up. A lot of people, it's still going to be a while before you get your hair cut. So if you
these look good with ball caps.
Yeah, exactly.
And
so
you can still see them with masks.
Like Sissy always said, like, you know, if your hair's not exactly where you want to be, it's been a while since you had your hair done, just put some big diamond earrings on and pull your hair back. Nobody's going to notice at all. Same goes for, you know, nail salons. If you hadn't had a pedicure or anything like that, just put a big diamond ring on it. And nobody's going to pay any attention to it.
Who's noticing? Yeah, our Sissy would always, we talk about our hands and how we might have marks or whatever the case. Just
she said wrinkles.
Wrinkles.
Yeah.
And who's looking at your wrinkles?
Yeah, nobody knows how old your hands are if you've got a big enough diamond.
Amen.
On them. Absolutely.
Amen. But what's exciting about these guys in particular is that how many earrings has she told you she's lost, or she hadn't told you? She's just kind of keeping it, you know. It's in the drawer, honey. It's in the drawer. I just haven't worn it. Well, this earring with the little safety where you have to literally push the button for it to open or close. So,
very strong.
Right.
And those come in all sizes, just like you said on the diamond cross there. They come in whether, you know, you like to wear larger earrings or smaller earrings. These, you know, they'll go anywhere from, I think we have them the size of a quarter. That's about your smallest hoop you really want to wear with diamonds on it. And then we have them all the way up to, you know, some pretty large hoops there too. So whatever you're comfortable wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bikini hoops.
Exactly. Yeah. we've got them all. So just come in and check them out. And these are something you can wear every single day. So don't just think of it as a Mother's Day gift. Anything you get from Sissy's, of course, is going to have the story, and just the story is going to be part of what she likes to show off. The other is going to be the extraordinary jewelry. But we showed some of these the other day, talking about staples to wear every day. Let's look at some of the diamond studs.
Oh yeah.
We posted one of these pictures online, and it really got a lot of likes and comments on Instagram, and a lot of people tagging each other on these because diamond studs are a staple of jewelry.
Diamond studs. Let's get excited. The fact that yes, she's gonna wear these probably every day. And I kind of like to think of it as a future gift, so that if down the road, like with your boys, she's got a diamond to give each of the boys.
That's a great point.
It's there to, when they're in with a serious relationship, she can split those up. And,
a cool thing, what we do with our diamond studs too is it's not just you don't have to cover. These are actually around 3 or 4 carats. So diamond studs, it's total weight. So if you have 4 carat diamond studs, that's 2 carats in each ear. But just like our loose diamonds on engagement rings and wedding rings, we offer a diamond trade up program. So if you wanted to get larger studs and you have, say, 1 carat total studs, you can bring them in. We can trade them in towards a larger size. You only have to trade up for $1. And then if you're just wanting to start her out on some studs, what you can do is you can whatever you pay for them, we guarantee you get 100% of whatever you pay for them into the next pair. You only have to trade up for $1. So if you want to start off with 1 carat total weights, and maybe in a couple years from now, our anniversary, go up to 2 or something like that. Very cool to do. But diamond studs, another cool thing about it is that we offer these in our fire polish collection too. Really gives a lot of brilliance. Kelly, like you said, these are great to break up if you have kids. Yeah.
So it's an investment in some ways in both your Mother's Day and down the line for the future.
So Mother's Day gift, how wonderful would it be to get a pair of these from your kids, and then when 20 years down the road, when they're looking at getting engaged or married, being able to give those back to them for an engagement ring.
It's so special, and it's special to that girl who's getting that family. It's considered a family diamond.
Absolutely, it is, and that's what.
And one thing too, William, on studs, we do have most of our studs set in what's called a martini white gold, which is extremely popular. We have yellow gold. We can reset these for you pretty much while you wait, if we have the mountings in stock that you prefer. So if you do want a different setting style, we hear that. They may want a basket style. So that's something that we can do for you.
That martini back, we reset almost all those in there because it's a little bit more. I've never worn studs before, but a lot of what I hear is that it's more comfortable. There's less metal around the diamond showing, so it makes it look a little bit brighter. And it's actually kind of like a martini triangle shape behind it. Where you have your 4-pronged basket, which is 4 prongs, and it's literally a basket behind it. So it adds, at least
These are going to sit a little closer to the ear.
Exactly. So you don't really get that droop down factor to it. They stay facing forward. Yeah. And
I kind of like when my girls are getting their studs. I want to pick the right setting. I want them to love the backs. All those are things that we can adjust while you're here, or even after you've given them to her. After she's gotten them and she says, these 5 carats are a little, they're a little heavy. Tilt a little bit. So I said, we can fix that.
Yeah.
But just know that all those different ways to reset them, that can be taken care of in the store.
And you touched on that too, is we even do different backs. So, my wife's stopping and getting backs from my sister-in-law right now, and if you don't ever if you want to make sure you never lose them, we can do lapis backs, we can do screw backs, we can do all that while you wait.
There's 3 or 4 different styles of backs, and we can walk you through it. And if 3 or 4 weeks you said, I'm having trouble with the lapis because you do have to have some dexterity with that particular back, then let's just put a really big friction back, which is actually my favorite to use. So you can tell we're kind of crazy about studs, and our selection here is really fabulous. Even for that little teeny tiny girl, her first diamond studs, we've got a wonderful selection there to start her with little studs.
It is by far the most worn piece of jewelry that we sell, besides an engagement ring or wedding ring.
Right.
This may even be worn more because whether you're in the medical field, or you're working out, whatever you're going to do, these are something that's going to be continually sitting in your ear.
And what's interesting is when you come in, we can show you a little tip with using a Kleenex to put these on, so that you can keep your your fingerprints off of them. Once you've got them nice and clean, you just kind of use a little tissue to pick it up, and that keeps the fingerprints off.
That's a good point. If you are just getting back out and you want your jewelry to sparkle and really show off, and
let us clean
really
it
get
for you.
Stop by, even if you want to stop in curbside. Our stores every single store is open now. I think Memphis may be opening this week off of curbside, but stop by. We're back open 6 days a week now.
And especially, I don't think people realize watches, how much gets built up in your watch.
Yes.
I kind of call it myself a biology project, because when we go put it in the cleaner and we see what what comes out of it, and you clean it and steam it, you've got to do that. You have no idea until we start getting it off of you.
Steamer disinfects everything on there. It gets it perfectly clean, and we offer it free every single store.
Yeah,
so
we're glad to do that.
Even if you're just wanting to get out of the house, come in. We've got different areas in the store set up so you can be spaced out. You can have a chair, maybe a glass of wine or something like that. Just come in and hang. We've had a lot of people that since
and we're pet friendly.
Yeah, we're pet friendly.
Oh.
We've got dog treats in every single store. So, if you're tired of being cooped up, stop by. Right. Try on some great jewelry, take some good pictures.
At Cabin Fever,
hang out.
come to the cabin.
What are some other things you've brought over
these
there?
These are some of my favorite picks, and Molly and I kind of went through and picked out. These are, I'm going to show you this. This is our logos, but I wanted to stop and show you these. These are limited right now. And so you can't, what says mom?
More than mom.
More than mom. This is mom, and for the ones that and this particular says love. What I've done in the past, because I'm crazy about monogramming, and we do it here at Sissy's Log Cabin pretty much while you wait. There's no charge for monogramming and engraving on our pieces. So, we can put your children's, your husband's, who's
initials, date,
the
anything
date.
like that.
It doesn't get much sweeter, more sentimental than this. It doesn't. And Logos has got these particular bracelets priced at $300. So there's just so sweet. Love.
It's always about the gift, how you give it, and what it meant to you. Because
Mama opened this up on Sunday, and those two little boys are sitting there, and they know they've got their initials in the date.
You know what Mom is upside down?
Wow.
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 I'm a wow. I'm a wow.
Yep.
This I brought out just because. It's for that guy who comes in and goes, I don't know. She wears silver. She wears gold. She doesn't want to wear 4 or 5 bracelets. She just wants one statement piece. This is my go-to logo statement piece, because it's a wonderful price point, and because it has an easy clasp, so she can get this on and off. She's only going to wear one piece. Like today, I've got on my 3 logos, my black caviar, my white caviar. That's wonderful, but that's not her look. I'm gonna send him home with this, because this is all she's going to need. It's a comfortable bracelet. Like I said, the clasp is easy. It actually even has a place that if we want a monogram, we can put a little monogram, a little initials right here, a date on there, which will be really sweet.
And that's something to think about too. As a guy, a lot of my friends are nervous about even coming into one of the stores or into Sissy's, and because it's a weird environment. It's
they're out of their comfort zone.
I don't know what.
It's like me walking into an electronics store, William. I have no clue when they start asking me these questions. What they're really talking about.
But that's part of the what makes it so special to get something from Sissy's or go in Sissy's, because when you walk in the door, we have somebody right there that'll greet you, like Miss Kellie.
Which is my 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, 10 years here.
Today.
Thank you so much. And
so it's an exciting day for me, and Yeah. Look,
Yeah, is it 10th year anniversary today?
Today,
I didn't
actually
know that.
today,
We're going to have
10
to do
years.
something special for that.
Yeah, y'all heard that.
Yes, well, Miss Kellie's been just. We wouldn't be where we are without you.
That's
for
sweet.
sure. But,
It's a wonderful family to work for.
and
Absolutely.
you make it so easy. I mean, she has helped 10 years there, so there's been
Yeah.
tens of thousands of people that you've helped find great gifts for Mother's
Love it.
Day events, everything like that.
Well, I'm blessed, William, to be from Little Rock, to have grown up here, and to gone to church and school here. So
Yeah.
it's been a double blessing to be able
Yeah.
to work for a family business in a
It's a-
small town like Little
It's
Rock.
a wonderful place to live for sure. I've
Yeah.
lived in a lot of different places, but especially Arkansas and Little Rock and all these are great places to be. But like I say, if you're nervous about picking something out, come in.
Yeah, we've
You
got
know,
that covered.
And
Because
don't-
we're going to have all price points. We're going to help you get to that direction. You know what you feel like she's going to want and enjoy the most. Because
And-
we've got it.
people that are hard to shop for, we do 30-day returns.
Right.
It's a wonderful thing. You can exchange it for anything in the store if she really doesn't like it, which I'm sure she's going to love it.
And she doesn't even have to bring her receipt in. I tell them, I said, we have it on file. She just has to tell us, what the name it was purchased. This is,
Yeah.
let me show you some pieces that are equivalent. We're going to make it easy and comfortable if there's a reason to exchange it. Or maybe, I'll tell you what's funny is when the guys come in and they've already bought it for her because they like it.
Yeah.
So she goes back, she said, I don't want to tell him, but I already have 3 of these.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's part of the reason that we
It
do
is.
this. And
Yeah, he
there's-
doesn't have to know.
Mhm. And it's a lot more sexy to go in the store or get somebody to help you pick something out in Sissy's than it is to maybe order something off Amazon. So, like we always talk about, it's the thought and it's the gift giving. It's the whole action of it instead
Right.
of just getting a gift to it too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I want to show you a couple other pieces I'm extremely
Yeah.
fond of, just because we're talking about a story and monogramming. This is the only one that I know is actually in the Little Rock store. This is one of my favorite pieces. A lot of reasons why. This is by a company that your mom has done business with
Yeah.
for over 50 years. It's a small company like we are. It's called Marathon. This is actually a gold field bracelet. So it's a wonderful price point of $500, but it has a big look to it. It's easy. It has a little clasp that's easy on it.
It will always stay.
Right,
on.
it's going to fit your wrist beautifully. It's got an oval shape. It has a beautiful place for monogramming here, which once again, we can do her initials here on the inside. We can do a little message from the kids.
It has really cool designs going, and it's kind of a spin-off of, these were really popular antique pieces that we
Right.
get a lot. It's a little bit better, of course now we have different technology to manufacture these than they did then, so it's a little bit more of a brighter look. The snaps and everything, the way it attaches is a little bit more solid, but you still get that.
Well, you
really
get that
cool
gold look, and with Marathon, the reason I'm such a fan of that particular company is because this is, even though it is a gold field bracelet, it's not going to turn.
Yeah.
And they do give a lifetime guarantee on the bar that's
Yeah.
in here, which is where the movement and the action is. So, I think this is beautiful. And
Well,
what
look at that. It's a large gold piece. It almost looks
it
like
is.
something like a Roman.
Well, this is by itself, or if you want to layer this with something you already have. It's beautiful.
My mom, and it always makes you feel a certain way. My mom has a bracelet like that. She calls it a Wonder Woman bracelet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's a.
Power.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I went and selected another piece that, again, I'm extremely fond of. This is from the Mazza collection, and this is another piece that we can do in a beautiful engraving. On this is a pendant. It has a Sissy bell on it, so it'll open and close. She can put that over her pearls or another chain. So this is really pretty. You can do even engraving on the inside and the out. And once again, we'll do the engraving.
Yeah.
We've got all a font sheet that is, they can pick out which font that they want. So, there's a lot of effort that's going to go to me.
See, I mean, and I'm hearing this too, is that she can use this with a lot of her jewelry that she already has. So,
Yeah.
if you're a guy out there and you're wanting to get something from Sissy's, maybe your wife, girlfriend, anybody has said, I want some pieces from Sissy's. Do yourself a favor. run in there, kind of think of what she likes to wear. Maybe open her jewelry box up and just look and see kind of what's in there. If she's ever showed you any pictures of anything, bring it in. We can really make it easy to get you something really special that she'll really love.
Love this. Another piece that I selected, and y'all don't laugh, but this is
love
what
that watch. Yeah,
I do too. This is a tag watch, ladies watch. I call it the summer watch because it has that navy blue, kind of that
rose gold on the dial there too.
It's got the deployment, which is easy feature, on and off for buckle.
Very comfortable. I mean, something like this, summertime, nice blue jeans, white shirt.
It's classic, polo look. It's that quilted strap, kind of has a Chanel look to it. I think it might be fun and just a little adventuresome if you showed up with a gorgeous, what I call a really wonderful light summer watch.
Like we said, if you missed out on your vacations or anything, make it up this year with,
This is a trip to the beach watch at a fourth of the price.
I love, we go out to eat all the time, or we did before, all of this, and really looking forward to going back out there because, my wife loves to wear a lot of jewelry, and so I'm kind of imagining sitting out on the patio or something with that watch on. It's a very cool piece.
Yeah, it's just like I said, I call it a summer watch, and Tag actually has 3 or 4 with the interchangeable straps, and then also in our Conway store, we have the Michelle watch.
And Breitling, too.
And Breitling. But with the Michelle watch, its popularity is because the straps are interchangeable. You can change those out on your own. You don't have to take them to a jewelry store.
And let's go, can you pull up the website, too? And just an idea here. We'll click on website first. We might be able to just go to watches here and then go to Michelle watches underneath there. It'll load up. Let's go back real quick. I don't want to lose the connection onto it. Oh, it actually pulled it up right there. Perfect. So that's some of the Michelle watches, which you're talking right there.
Right, which have interchangeable straps. The straps start anywhere from, I think, $99 up, depending on the material. They have a whole silicone suite of all different colors that retail for around $200. I think there's maybe 7 or 8 straps in there. So this is a wonderful product that I believe maybe just Conway has. I don't know if
I know Jonesboro does.
Jonesboro
also. Yeah,
still
Jonesboro
has the
also
Michelle.
has them there.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can always check out our website. Anything on there. So whatever store you're in, if you find something on the website or anything you like, just let us know. But talking about watches, I mean, Lagos has made the new iWatch band, which if you're a person,
smartwatch.
Yeah, you like to wear a smartwatch, Apple Watch, or anything like that. It's just a great where you take that normal band, which it's really hard to make that look like a piece of jewelry. Because a lot of times it looks more like kind of a piece of technology, or it's a little bit harder to dress up with. But Lagos makes some great.
Those were home runs. That was introduced just right around Christmas time.
Yeah.
And that the guys really picked up on that. Hey, my wife wears one. I want to. Yeah, I know this is going to be a hit. She can take this on or off. It doesn't have to. She doesn't have to bring it to Sissy's for us to switch the strap out. Yes, that is a home run, and those start at $595. So you can spend up to, I think, $3,500, $5,000, just depending if you want to do how much gold.
Yeah, they'll go
diamonds,
gold,
stainless,
diamonds, anything.
Right, and
so stainless starts off at
$595.
Right, and it's the Lagos look. So she has Lagos bracelets
to pair with it.
Perfect to put on. Very easy to get on and off too.
Yeah, so
that's a key to it.
She may want to wear that for more special times. Just know that she can switch it out, because that's what we like to do. Like our purses, we want to switch it out.
We've had a lot of questions about this ring too, and I love it because of the picture. I think that's our last image on there, and it's the Maza Bluestone. Yeah, there it is right there.
This is labradorite.
That is labradorite.
This is labradorite, and what we love too about this is that this is faceted. It's got that checkerboard faceting on this particular stone. It's bezel set, so it's recessed, so it's going to be really sturdy.
Yeah.
It can be that right hand everyday ring. That price point is really good. This is around $2,200. Got the 14 karat gold.
And you said Mons, it's all handmade.
It's all handmade. Right. Mons a piece.
Italian
Plus,
designer.
when you get in here, come to Sissy's, I want you to see the labradorite necklace. We've got a beautiful necklace that's all these particular cabochon cut stones. I've got a labradorite. I've got a beautiful pair of earrings that are really light, that have a little bit of dangle to them. I've also got a beautiful strand of labradorite beads. So if you're wanting to try something kind of different than the onyx or different from the pearls, then we can do labradorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty, and it has an iridescence to it that's really lovely. So, and if she needs to have this size, we'll take care of sizing.
We do everything
right, exactly. Exactly.
So we're back on full staff. Like I said, now we're open 6 days a week. We were closed on Mondays. We're now once again open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And we also, if you can't get in, there's a jewelry emergency sign on the front door, which you can always call if you need any help. Like I said, if you're just wanting to get around, come stop by. We're pet friendly. Go Running is right here next to the Heights store, so a lot of people stop up here on. I think it's
Well, and
Thursday nights,
Tipton and
but we're not.
Hurst.
Yeah, Tipton and Hurst. Our good friend Howard's right next to us. So Mother's Day gift. What a perfect setup right here. We normally do something with Howard. He's got, you go pick you up a wonderful display of flowers, Lagos bracelet, Yerman bracelet, or maybe that Monster ring or something. It'd be a great piece to add on to it.
There's so many beautiful pieces, William. Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this segment of Kellie's Corner. It's always I always have a great time doing this. Like I said, if you ever have any questions or you'd like to see any more jewelry, let us know. Stores are open 10 a.m. to 5:30 Monday through Saturday. If you ever need anything jewelry repair-wise, custom creations, anything like that, we're open, fully staffed. So just let us know if there's anything we can do. You can meet us curbside or come in the store. Hang out, stay spaced away. We've got great little areas set up, hand sanitizer, maybe Saturday morning come and have a mimosa with us, or in the evening stop by, get a glass of wine, try on some great jewelry, get your stuff cleaned, and have some fun, get out of the house a little bit in a very safe manner. But hope you'll come in and see us. Kellie?
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, and Miss Kellie, 10 years today, so
10 years.
Can't congratulate you enough on that.
Thank
You so much for everything
Thank
you've
you.
done, but hope to see you in the store. And remember, life's too short for ordinary jewelry.